Alright guys, so how do you know your testosterone is low? So number one, erectile dysfunction. So, sorry, a bit of chocolate there. Be very clear, this is directly correlated. So many times any sort of, impotence or like function failure, down there, or like maybe you haven't actually fully developed like erectile dysfunction, but you notice things are taking longer to start working than normal. There is a direct relationship between testosterone and your ability to get and also maintain an erection. So that's one sign. The next one is irritability. So a lot of people mix up high testosterone with irritability. That's not necessarily the case. Sometimes just a lack of being able to kind of process stress, that is manifests like as irritability. So that's sometimes, if you're finding yourself constantly like inappropriately irritable, it could be potentially a factor. The next thing is really depression. So this is, people don't know when they're depressed, but like it's kind of like every situation you just mentally you find it like, oh, how am I getting, so you have a financial issue. So many people will look at a financial issue, they'll say, well, what can I do about this? Okay, spend less. Boom, well, we're on the right track. Or at least I can do something to course correct. Or like they might have a certain issue and they'll just feel hopeless, they'll feel powerless. That is actually potentially a sign. It's one of the mental aspects of low testosterone. There are other ones which are really just like low energy, fatigue, feeling tired. So sometimes you will have this natural feeling of just tiredness, like in the afternoon, which is another one. Really, like really, just as sundown is coming, you're literally ready to go to sleep almost, like before even the sun gets down. The next one that I can give you a good idea of really is lack of interest in the opposite sex. Like you should have an interest, as you're for a man, you should have an interest in attractive women. So if you just don't feel anything like in that department at all towards any random women out there, okay, that means you haven't got any sexual urge, so therefore you're not healthy basically. So yeah, that's another clear sign really of low testosterone. The other thing is like lack of issues recovering from a workout. So say you could do a workout before and now you're in like crippling, you have like ravenous cravings in your appetite, you're having soreness, you're feeling mentally stressed, you're feeling really rough after training, and it lasts like most of the day. And this is like a newer development, it seems to be becoming worse. That is potentially a sign of low testosterone. So like all of these things, erectile dysfunction generally is the most obvious one people panic about. What surprises me is the number of guys will actually they'll just go and get Viagra and they'll say, well, problem solved. It's like, no, it's not. You've just basically bought yourself time. Like, eventually if your testosterone plummets lower, that will stop working. so you have to go and like get a blood test and then take it up, follow it up. Yeah.